Pakistan receives special medical aid from Saudi Arabia. To combat the coronavirus, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's charity arm, the King Salman Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center, or KS Relief, recently sent $1.5 million in medical aid to Pakistan. The initiative included a donation of 188,000 KN95 masks, 1,925,000 surgical masks, 25,000 sterile surgical gowns, 125,000 non-sterile surgical gowns, 9,500 nitrile gloves, and 46 ventilators. Over the years, KS Relief had also given humanitarian and development assistance to more than 59 countries across 4 continents via international, regional, and local aid programs, as well as benefited millions worldwide. Saudi Arabia is a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, a Shining World Leadership Award for Peace, and a Shining World Leadership for Loving Care Award. Many thanks, Saudi Arabia and KS Relief, for your generous support to save precious lives in Pakistan. May such brotherly love soon be the norm across the globe to protect all in need under Allah's merciful guidance.
World-leading science magazine starts using the term climate emergency. After agreeing with major news outlets around the world, Scientific American recently announced the updated reference to climate change to highlight the urgency of the planet's fast-heating situation. In a statement, the magazine said, "Why emergency? Because words matter. To preserve a livable planet, humanity must take action immediately." Climate change was also compared to someone unable to breathe or a burst dam events, requiring a response without delay. The statement emphasized that emergency is not a journalistic fancy, but the truth backed by thousands of scientists. Scientific American has also covered the impact of beef on the climate, saying, "Producing beef for the table has a surprising environmental cost. It releases prodigious amounts of heat-trapping greenhouse gases. Our appreciation, Scientific American and other well-informed, truthful media members. In heaven's wisdom, may citizens quickly shift to plant-based foods and all governments end the breeding and killing of animals to ensure our continued survival on the planet."
Artificial intelligence reveals new information about the Dead Sea Scrolls. Scholars Dr. Mladen Popovic, Maruf Dali, and Dr. Lambert Shoemaker from the University of Groningen in the Netherlands have used artificial intelligence to determine that a script within the ancient Dead Sea Scrolls was written by 2 different people. Previously, the theory of dual scribes was not widely accepted, though the penman of the great Isaiah scroll had extremely similar handwriting. A clear variation was found in one particular Hebrew letter that was analyzed. The AI could pick up through the ink traces the distinct muscle movements of 2 different anonymous scribes who otherwise wrote identically, enough for scholars to think it was one person. Thank you for showing this impressive AI application, Dr. Mladen Popovic, Maruf Dali, and Dr. Lambert Shoemaker. May such cool technology further our understanding of our past, present, and future in celestial light.
OLAC, also known as Vietnam, expands its regreening initiative. The Prime Minister of OLAC, or Vietnam, His Excellency Nguyen Xuan Phuc, has called on his co-citizens to participate in planting 1 billion trees nationwide by 2025. According to this program, urban and rural regions will receive 690 million new trees, while 310 million trees are set to improve forest areas. The plan will not only increase the green coverage on bare hills and mountains, but also safeguard the ecological environment. Furthermore, this will reduce the impacts of climate change, as well as enhance national economic and sustainable development, plus citizens' quality of life. OLAC, or Vietnam, is a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion Laureate and recipient. Bravo, OLACIS, or Vietnamese government, for your WISE program. May all countries dedicate their efforts to ensuring healthy forests to protect our Earth residents in heaven's elation.
Volunteers retrofit home for paralyzed man. When Robert Lamb in Scotland suffered a debilitating fall due to fainting from low blood pressure, he was left paralyzed from the chest down. The 58-year young construction surveyor feared that he would have to move out of the home where he lived with his 3 sons. But through the Band of Builders, a charity of tradespeople who help each other out in times of need, Mr. Lamb is now looking at a happier future. Volunteer members from across the country came together to adapt his home for him. In just 9 days, they created a downstairs bedroom and a bathroom with specialist equipment, as well as making the kitchen wheelchair-friendly. A cheerful Mr. Lamb returned to his home greeted by his sons, well-wishing friends, neighbors, and bagpipe music. God bless you, Band of Builders, Mr. Lamb and family. May we all reach out a helping hand to those in need in the radiance of the providence.
Doctors ask United States governor to convert slaughterhouses. The U.S. headquartered nonprofit Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, or PCRM, which has a membership of 12,000 doctors, has urged the Arkansas State Governor, the Honorable Asa Hutchinson, to repurpose slaughterhouses and to promote vegan proteins. 2 billboards recently on display near the governor's residence read, "Governor Hutchinson, can Arkansas switch to a safer food supply, like chickpeas over chickens? Promote plantprotein.org." The request comes at a time when thousands of slaughterhouse workers in the state have been infected with COVID-19. Yet the facilities sadly continue to operate. A high salute, Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, for your noble actions to encourage much-needed change. In heaven's mercy, may meat plants be replaced by vegan protein production facilities, not just in Arkansas, but around the globe.
Oil spill affected turtles cleaned and returned to the sea. The Israel Nature and Parks Authority, a Shining World Leadership Award for Caring laureate, have rescued a number of endangered sea turtles that were affected by the crude oil released from a passing ship in the Mediterranean Sea. Using only cotton buds and wipes, the rangers carefully removed the tar that was stuck to the snappers' eyes, noses, and mouths, and also helped them to expel any swallowed or inhaled oil. The cleaning and nursing process took weeks to complete. Once recovered, the precious turtles were set free in the sea at a distance considered safe and away from predators and marine traffic. Meanwhile, thousands of volunteers, eco-organizations, army and government personnel, and others helped in cleaning the beaches affected by this major environmental disaster. Our gratitude, the Israel Nature and Parks Authority, and all involved for saving the vulnerable sea turtles. May all God's animal children be healthy and shielded in divine grace.